Welcome to English Grammar 1, Unit 14. Present Perfect and Past 2. Present Perfect represented by this example, I have done, and Past Simple is represented by I did. A. Don't use the present perfect I have done when you talk about a finished time. For example, yesterday, 10 minutes ago, in 1999, when I was a child, use past tense. We have already said that past tense is a complete action. It is a finished action. The finished action is represented by a finished time, So we use past simple, but if the time is not finished, it is extended until now, then we use present perfect. Let's see here. Example number 1. It was very cold yesterday. We have here yesterday. Yesterday means all yesterday is finished. So whatever actions happened yesterday is finished as well, and since the action is finished or completed, then we use it in the past simple. So with yesterday we use past simple. We are today. What happened yesterday is finished, so it must be written in the past simple. So when we say it was very cold, when we speak about the weather, then we use was here. In the past simple, we don't use has been. We don't say it has been very cold yesterday. If we say it has been, that means until now. We speak about yesterday and the action is finished yesterday or completed yesterday, and yesterday itself is finished. So we use the past simple. So it becomes it was very cold yesterday. Example 2. Paul and Lucy arrived 10 minutes ago. Paul and Lucy arrived before 10 minutes. 10 minutes ago means before 10 minutes. 10 minutes ago is finished. The time is finished. Then the action as well is finished and completed. So we use it in the past simple. So we say Paul and Lucy arrived 10 minutes ago. We don't say Paul and Lucy have arrived. It is incorrect. Because if we say have arrived, that means the action is extended until now. That means it is not a finished action. Did you eat a lot of sweets when you were a child? Suppose you are young now, you are at the university. So when you were a child, a period of time that is finished in the past. It is finished in the past. So whatever happened in that period is finished as well. So the action which happened in that period is completed action, finished action. So we use it in the past simple. That's why the question was written in the past simple using did you eat, because this is a question. And the answer will be yes, I ate a lot of sweets. I ate. Past simple. I got home late last night. Last night is finished. We are in today. So last night is finished. And what happened last night is finished as well last night. It did not extend until now. So we use it in the past simple as a finished action. So we say I got home late last night. I was very tired. If I am tired now, I say I am tired. But if it is last night, then it is a finished action. It is a finished time. So we use the the verb in the past simple. What is the past simple of am? The past simple of am is was. So we say I was very tired and went straight to bed. Means and I went straight to bed. I went straight to bed last night as well. And last night is finished, so we use the verb went in the past simple. The past simple of go. Here the verb is completed in the past or finished in the past. Last night. Last night is finished. And the action is finished as well with it. So we use it in the past simple. So we say I went straight to bed. We use went in the past simple. Means I went straight to bed last night. Use the past to ask when. We have already said that when is used to ask about the past. We here add also what time to ask about the past. When did your friends arrive? They arrived last week, for example. They arrived last week. Here they arrived last week. Last week indicates the past simple, a finished time. So the action is finished or completed. So it must be in the past simple. So we say they arrived last week. And to ask a question, we use did. So we say, when did your friends arrive? We don't say have arrived. We don't say have arrived. We don't use present perfect because we speak about last week, for example. And we don't use when with present perfect. We use how long. So it is another context or situation to use how long with present perfect. What time did you finish work? Suppose the person says, I finished work at 12 or at 11 in the morning. And now we are in the afternoon. So I finished work at 12. 12 is finished or 11 is finished. 11 is finished. So we use past simple. So I say I finished my work at 11 a.m. Now we are in the afternoon. So 11 in the morning is finished. So the action is completed or finished. So it is in the past simple. We say I finished my work at 11 a.m. And to ask about the time, so it becomes yes or no question. Did you finish your work at 11 a.m.? And we erase or remove 11 a.m. and put what time instead of it in the beginning. So it becomes like this. What time did you finish work? What time did you finish work? And here we use past simple with what time in the question. Compare present perfect and past simple. Present perfect have or has plus past participle. Past simple is the past form of the verb. So we say Tom has lost his key. This is a present perfect verb or tense, and he can't get into the house. The other sentence, he can't get into the house, indicates that the effect is there now. The effect is there now. He can't get into the house now. So we speak about losing the key from the past until now. So we use the present perfect. So it becomes Tom has lost his key. Full stop. He can't get into the house. On the other hand, in the past simple, Tom lost his key yesterday. Here we have yesterday, a finished time, ended yesterday. It has no effect now. He might have the key now. So we say Tom lost his key yesterday. We use past simple because yesterday is finished and the action is finished as well, and the finished action is expressed by past simple. He couldn't get into the house. Here we don't say he couldn't get into the house now. He couldn't get into the house yesterday, but now he might have the key and can get into the house. That's why we use the verb lost in the past simple to indicate that the situation is finished, and finished situation is expressed by past simple. In the present perfect, let's see here the other example. Is Carla here or has she left? Here this part means, is Carla here now? We speak about a present situation now. Or if we say has she left, means she is not here, she left, she has left, and she is still out, she is not here. So we ask the question, has she left, to indicate that from the time she left the house until now she is not here, she did not come back yet. So we ask the question this way, has she left? If you want to answer, you can say yes, she has left, means she is not here now, she is outside, means the situation or the effect is there now, the action extended from the past until now, so we use a present perfect. On the other hand, in the past simple, when did Carla leave? When we ask when did Carla leave, she might left before and now she is here. The action of leaving the house, for example, is finished. Now she is back home. So we use the past simple. We see here that she is here, so we ask when did Carla leave? She left and came back. So we ask the question here in the past simple as it is a finished or a completed action. Suppose, for example, I say in the answer, Carla left yesterday. Here we have yesterday is a finished action, so we use, or a finished time, so we use a finished action with it, and the finished action is expressed by past simple. Here we use past simple in this situation. Number B, compare. A present perfect represented by have plus past participle and past simple represented by the past verb. For example, did. I have done a lot of work today. Here, if you look at the bold word today, indicates the time. And the time when I use present perfect in today with today, that means from the beginning of the day, a past point, until now today, until now today. If you look at the sketch written here, you will find past and now, and today is a rectangle, and you are in the middle of the day, unfinished. So you are in the middle of the day and you are now, so you can say I have done a lot of work today, means from the past point until now today. We are still in the same day. So the action extended from a past point until now. That's why we use it in the present perfect. We use the present perfect for a period of time that continues until now, from a past point until now. For example, today this week, today and this week, today from the beginning of the day until now, this week from the beginning of the week until now. And since 1985 means from 1985 until now, until this moment in 2020. That is meant by a present perfect here. An action extended from a past point until now. On the other hand, if you look for the past simple, you will find I did a lot of work yesterday. We have here yesterday, the bold word yesterday. Yesterday is a completed period of time or finished period of time or finished time, so we use a finished action, so we use here a past simple verb, a verb that is finished in the past or completed in the past, so we use did, the past of do. In the present we say I do a lot of work every day. In the past it becomes I did a lot of work yesterday. We use the past simple for a finished time in the past. For example, yesterday, finished time. Last week is finished. We are in this week. And from 1995 to 2001, it is finished. We are now in 2020. From 1995 to 2001 is finished. We are in 2020. So we must use in these three situations the past simple. If you look at the sketch in the past simple, you will find a past point and now, and you find yesterday is in the past time, and it is finished or completed. It has no relationship with now. That's why we use it as a completed action. So we use the action in the past simple in this situation. Let's go back to the present perfect to see some examples or to discuss some examples here. It hasn't rained this week. What is meant by this week? This week, if you think of the idea, you think that from the beginning of the week until now, you don't know what is going to happen after now. That's why the question here is meant, or the statement here is meant, from the beginning of the week until now, until this moment in the week. So that means it extended from a past point in the week, the beginning of the week, until this point of the week, present point in the week. So the action extended from the past point until now must be written in the present perfect. That's why the statement comes like this. It hasn't rained this week. From the beginning of the week until now. We don't know what might happen after now. We don't know what might happen after now. On the other hand, if we look at the past simple, let's see the first example here. It didn't rain last week. We have here last week. Last week is finished. So we use past simple. We must use a finished action. The finished action is expressed by past simple. And since it is negative, so we use did plus not. So it becomes like this. It didn't rain. Past simple and negative. It didn't rain last week. So last week indicates completed or finished action. So we use past simple in this situation. And the statement is negative. So we use didn't. It becomes like this. It didn't rain last week. Example number 2 in the present perfect. Have you seen Anna this morning? Have you seen Anna this morning? If we ask a question like this, have you seen? It is a present perfect. It is in the present perfect. And have you seen Anna this morning? This morning means from the beginning of the morning until now, and we are still in the morning. We are still in the morning. So we speak about a point of time from the beginning of the morning, a past point of time in the morning, until this moment now in the morning. So we use here an extended action, an action extended from a past point until now. So we use present perfect, and to form yes or no question, it becomes like this. We for word have comes before the subject, so it becomes like this. Have you seen Anna this morning? Question. On the other side, in the past simple, did you see Anna this morning? Since we use here did, that means the question is in the past simple. And this morning, we have here this morning as well. But here we can understand directly that this morning is finished. We are in the afternoon or we are in the evening. So if we are in the afternoon or in the evening, that means the morning is finished. And since the period of time is finished in the past, so the verb or the action that happens within that period of time is finished as well. So it becomes in the past. So we use past simple. And to form a question, we use did. So it becomes like this. Did you see Anna this morning? In the present perfect, have you seen Tim recently? And here recently in the past period, few days or few weeks back until now. Until now. So recently indicates a past action that extended from a past point of time until now. It has a relationship with now. So we use here a present perfect. So the question becomes like this. Have you seen Tim recently? We bring have forward before the subject to form the yes or no question. So it becomes have you seen Tim recently? Question. On the other hand, in the past simple, did you see Tim on Sunday? On Sunday, since we use did here, then the verb is in the past. And if Sunday is finished before 2-3 days, means we say, okay, we say that Sunday is finished, complete. We are on Monday or we are on Tuesday, so Sunday is finished. So the action that happened on Sunday is completed or finished as well. So we use here finished action. We use past simple. We use an action in the past simple, and since this is a question, we use did to form yes or no question. So we put did at the beginning and we change so into see. So it becomes did you see Tim on Sunday? Yes. For example, I saw Tim on Sunday. I saw Tim on Sunday. I saw. So is a past verb, and to form a question we use did and we change I into you. So it becomes, and we put did at the beginning, and so is changed back into its original verb, into the base form. So it becomes see. So the question becomes like this. Did you see Tim on Sunday? Another example in the present perfect. I don't know where Lisa is. This statement means now. I don't know where Lisa is now, at this moment. I haven't seen her. I haven't seen her recently. In the last few hours, for example, from a past point until now. So we use present perfect. I haven't seen her. The first sentence, I don't know where Lisa is, indicates that the action is related or connected to now. And you speak about her, you haven't seen her, let's say for 3 hours. For 3 hours, from 3 hours back until now, you haven't seen her. So you use it in the present perfect and it is negative, so it becomes like this: I haven't seen her recently, or I haven't seen her, for example, for 3 hours. On the other hand, the example in the past simple: was Lisa at the party on Sunday? Sunday is finished. Today we are on Monday, or on Tuesday. We are on Tuesday, for example. So Sunday is finished. So what happened on Sunday is finished as well. So the action must be in the past. So we say, was Lisa at the party on Sunday? I don't think so. I don't think so now. I didn't see her in the party means at the party on Sunday in the past. That's why we use here a past verb. So it becomes like this: I didn't see her, and it is negative. So we use didn't here, and the verb so becomes see. It goes back into, or it changes back into its original verb or bare verb, the base form see. So we say, I didn't see her. If Lisa is in the party now, we say, is Lisa at the party now? And to make it in the past, we say, we change is into was. So was Lisa at the party on Sunday? Or for example, yesterday. Let's go back to the present perfect. For example, the next example: we have been waiting for an hour. An hour back until now. We are still waiting now. 1 hour back until now, we have been waiting. This is present perfect continuous, and we are waiting 1 hour back until now. An action started in the past and extended until now, so we use it in the present perfect. And here it is the present perfect continuous action. On the other hand, if we go back to the past simple, we say, we waited, or we were waiting for an hour. We waited, or we were waiting for an hour. Now we are not waiting. The action is finished. The action is finished. The hour of waiting is finished before 2 hours or 3 hours. So the action of waiting is finished in the past. That's why we use here past simple. So we say, we waited, or we were waiting for an hour. And the action of waiting is finished now. Another example in the present perfect: Ian lives in London now means now. He has lived there for 7 years. 7 years back until now. That means the action extended from a past point 7 years back until now. So we use a present perfect. So we say, he has lived there for 7 years. On the other hand, in the past, Ian lived in Scotland for 10 years. Imagine from to the year 2000 until to the year 2010. Those 10 years are finished. They finished in the year 2010. So they are finished or completed period of time in the past. So we use here past simple to indicate that the 10 years are finished. He is no more living in Scotland. He is living, suppose for now, he lives in London, in another country. So we say, Ian lived in Scotland for 10 years. 10 years, imagine it from 2000, the year 2000 until the year 2010, and the whole period is finished in the past, so we use past simple. But in the previous example, has lived for 7 years back until now, until this moment. That's why we used here has lived in the previous or in the last example. The next example in the present perfect, I have never played golf. I have never played golf means from the beginning of my life until now. And since you speak about an action that extended from a past point until now, you use here present perfect. So you say, I haven't played golf. You use present perfect, simple. Means in my life, from the beginning of my life until now. On the other hand, in the present simple, if you look at this example, I didn't play golf last summer. Last summer is finished. And what happened in last summer is finished as well, or is a completed action, finished action. So it must be written in the past simple. So we use past simple. I played is positive. To make it negative, in the past simple we use did. It becomes I didn't play, and played goes back or changes back into its original verb into the base form, because did is used in the sentence. The negative did is used in the sentence. That's why it becomes I didn't play golf last summer. It is the last day. The other example, it's the last day of your holiday. Today is your last day of your holiday. You say, it has been a really good holiday. You are still in the holiday. You are at the end of the holiday. So imagine your holiday started from the beginning of the week, or 1 week back. So 1 week back until now. So you say the holiday extended for 1 week, and you are at the end of the week. So you say it has been a really good holiday. You speak about an action that extended for 1 week from a past point until now. So you say it has been a really good holiday. I have really enjoyed it. You have really enjoyed it from the beginning of the holiday 1 week back until now, until this moment. After you come back from holiday, you say, imagine you went back to work from holiday, and after 2 weeks or 1 week, one asks you, how was your holiday? You say, it was a really good holiday. You use past simple was, because it is finished. It is finished or completed. You are not in the holiday, or you are not at the end of the holiday. It has already passed. The holiday is finished. So you say it was a really good holiday. You use past simple. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the holiday when I was in the holiday in the past. So you use here enjoyed, a past simple verb, because the period itself is finished and already finished. The whole week is finished, and you are after 2 weeks, for example. So you say, I really enjoyed it. You use past simple. You use past simple. That's all. Thank you.